Right, Sam, what would you say is your best position?
In the whole of the strikers, yeah, most definitely.
So what you've been playing the last few games?
Yeah.
Why are you so hairy?
I ain't anymore if you look at this. It's all gone.
What made you decide to do that?
Because I don't want to be hairy no more.
For hygiene reasons, or?
Yeah, nah, just don't want to be hairy.
Right, okay. How fast can you run the 100 metres? Have you ever been timed?
Never been timed, but I don't know, I guess 12 seconds, 11, 12 seconds.
Right. Have you got a nickname, the Werewolf? Is that right? So some people call you the
Yeah,
Werewolf?
some people call me the werewolf, yeah.
I think I'm going to have to change that now because you've got rid of the hair.
Nah, I'll keep it, it'll grow back, it'll come back.
Have you ever scored a header in your career?
Not in a proper game, but in a game in the Resis against QPR I have.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. How pleased are you to be getting your chance now after having to bide your time a little bit earlier in the season?
Yeah, I'm very pleased now because I'm back in the team and I've been doing all right. So I'm happy, but it's been an impatient wait for me really. But yeah. I'm not really the type to sit around and want to sit around. I want to play as many games as I can. So it's good for me now.
Yeah. The next question is how frustrating was it during that time when you were?
Yeah, very frustrating. But as you see, but when I was out, we had a string of 5-6 games that we was just winning and couldn't really say anything or go in and speak to them because the boys are doing well. But as soon as you get the chance and the opportunity, when the boys have a little slip up, you got to take your chance.
Yeah. Okay. How does Marty H prepare you for different opponents? Does he do specific stuff on each team?
Yeah, we do stuff out on the training ground, different shapes and stuff like that, and a team against us of how we think they'll play, and yeah, we have little meetings sometimes depending on the way the gaffer wants to go about it. That's how we're set up.
Yeah, I know you've already played against Barnet this season already, but will you help out with information on them like Jason Taylor did with Rotherham last week?
Yeah, if the gaffer asks me anything of anything I can help him with, I'll help because obviously it being my old club, it doesn't really matter now. I wanna win my next game, and whatever it takes and information I can help for my teammates here, then I'll give so we can win.
Okay. You came out of the change room the other week and shouted, "I love football," and Laura wants to know why do you love football?
Because I'm playing again. Nobody likes football when they're not playing. So I love football again.
Yeah, okay. Cheltenham have a poor record at Underhill. How should they defend the slope, and does it give Barnet an advantage?
I don't think it gives anyone an advantage really, because you both get to go down the slope and you both have to go up the slope. So depending on who can get the early goal and depending what way you're kicking after is sometimes it can help and sometimes it can go against you really, because if you go 1-0 up, shooting downhill in the first half and then you've got to defend down the hill, so it's vice versa really.
Yeah, okay. How do you prepare for the game? Do you do anything unusual or anything different?
No, I just get in the changing rooms and buzz around. I don't get changed till late. I'm probably last change every week. Probably if we go out about 20 past, I'll probably be getting ready about 10 past, quarter past. But that's the only thing I do, just get changed really late.
Right, okay. What's your perfect Sunday?
Super Sunday in the pub, watching the big games, and after a hard win on a Saturday and a Monday off.
Yeah.
Sunday all day in the pub.
Right, okay. Have you got any ideas for how the fans on the club can make the atmosphere better at Wharton Road?
I think it's good how it is. I think maybe we could get a few more fans down there that think to themselves this week, oh, it's a bit cold, I'm not going to come down. Get yourselves down and get behind us, because these last 7 games, that's what we need. We need everybody behind us, even people that probably wouldn't come usually. Just ask your friends to come and come along and enjoy it. Enjoy us playing football.
Okay. How do you feel about people comparing you to Messi?
I think this is just a bit silly, isn't it?
Can you see any similarities between the way you play the game?
I don't see none. He's world class and I'm playing League 2, so no.
Nice to be compared to someone like that. Must
yeah, not bad, yeah.
Why were Barnet prepared to let you go? And can you just clear up the situation? Because Cheltenham obviously signed you, but Barnet didn't offer you a new deal, did they?
I had an option there. I signed a year with an option on the end, and my option just didn't come through in time. And I'd spoke to Paul Fairclough, and he's just like, look, we're not going to sign you on again this season. Like, I was just like, okay, like, thanks for your services. So I said, like, am I free to go anywhere? He's just like, yeah, you can go anywhere now. So took the opportunity to speak with a lot of clubs, and I ended up signing for Cheltenham. So.
Yeah, there was Exeter reported to be interested, weren't they?
Yeah, I spoke to them, but I never had anything sealed up with anybody else either. So I then kept my options open and ended up coming in.
Right. Okay. Do you read fans forums on the internet?
No.
Right. What do you think is the best nightclub in Cheltenham?
Nightclub in Cheltenham. Well, you start off in Revs, and then you go on to 13,
yeah.
And then you end up in Moo Moo's, and then you end up in a kebab shop after, and then you go home.
Right. It's a bit of a tour.
Yeah.
Do you ever wish you'd had a chance to play with David at Barnet? Because obviously this.
Yeah, I'd love to have the chance to play with him, because what a player he is, and he'll probably teach you a few things as well. So it's good to play with players that's been there and done it. So.
Yeah. Were you surprised when he turned up there? Because
I was surprised. I was a bit like, what's going on here? Because he must have just wanted to help the club out massively. I think he lives around Barnet area and stuff like that, so I'm not too sure. But I couldn't.
Hello, Sammy.
You all right?
Hi, John. You did a video with me.
Yeah.
Decent.
We were.
Yeah.
Red Heaven, it's called.
Yeah, so I think it must be good for the club that he's gone there, but it's a bit of a shocker, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been told you're too small to make it as a professional footballer?
I got told once by a guy at Tottenham if I'd become a fullback, I would have gone into professional footballer, to be a professional footballer, and he said you'll only end up being semi-pro playing where I was, so kind of done well to prove a little point wrong there.
Yeah. Were you at Tottenham? Just
No,
somebody...
I was training with a team that had a Tottenham coach training
Right.
there, training us there, and he said to me, like, become a fullback instead of playing on the wing or in the O. So, but just ignore him really.
Yeah, nice to prove people wrong. You're
Yeah.
right. What's your favourite drink from Costa? Because I know you're a regular customer.
Vanilla latte. I've got
Vanilla
one
latte.
here.
Yeah.
But this one's actually made from home. I've got a coffee machine for Christmas, so I've been making them from home lately.
Okay. How does Cheltenham compare to Oxford and Barnet? Is there anything particularly different about Cheltenham as a club?
No, I don't think there's much difference in any club really. We all come in and train, and we won't do too much except for certain clubs. I've heard rumours about certain clubs being in from 9 till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which if it's working for them, I don't see why they shouldn't do it. But we come in and it's pretty much the same as Oxford and Barnet here, where we come in for about 10 o'clock and earn your home by 1:30. So in terms of that, no, it's pretty similar.
Yeah. Okay. What was it like growing up in the East End?
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I wouldn't change it for anything really. Growing up with all your friends in the cage in the summers, from the time the light comes out until the time the sun goes down, and yeah, we had some pretty good times out there.
Yeah. And what's it been like? I know you've been away. You played at Oxford, but it's probably the furthest away from London you've been this season, isn't it? What's it been like moving away to this area?
Yeah, I think Cheltenham's lovely. It's nice and quiet, and I think that's what I need really to get away from all the busyness of London and have my family up here and be able to enjoy being in such a quiet area.
Yep. Okay. Would you like Barnet to stay up this season?
Yeah, I'd like Barnet to stay up, being a London club, and me being there before. I always said I don't know why every season they're down there with the facilities that they've got and the players that they can attract being a London club. And I think it'd be good for them to stay up again this year.
Okay. Who do you think is the best technical player at Cheltenham Town?
Best technical player at Cheltenham Town was Danny Andrews, gone now. But from that, best technical player would probably be Nolan Pack.
Right.
Yeah, best technical player. Nolan.
A couple of people have said Danny. What is it about him that makes him so technically good, and why do you think he hasn't quite, at the moment, he's not playing in the Football League?
I'm not too sure really. He done well. I thought he done well here, and obviously it's all about opinions, football, and obviously the gaffer's opinion on him wasn't as strong as some of the lads might have been, and maybe I think he's looking to try and get back into the league, and I think he can do. He's had a few clubs looking at him, and hopefully he can get himself back in the league. With he's a good fullback. He gets forward and he likes to get across him, so it's good.
Okay. Who's the loudest player at Cheltenham Town?
Probably me. Yeah, it's definitely me.
Who's second?
Second loudest. Stevie Elliott.
What?
You'd be surprised. He's like a big kid still.
Is he?
It's Peter Pan. He'll never grow up.
Who do you think is the quickest player at the club?
Probably Bags.
Right.
Yeah, Bags is probably the quickest player at the club. He just glides.
Yeah.
Glides.
And final question, Sam. Are you aware of what a Cheltenham legend, your first cousin once removed, is?
Yeah. I seen him play a few times when he came back down to like Orient and stuff like that, and you can see the reception he gets from the fans and stuff like that. Yeah, and now he's working inside of Cheltenham. It's nice to see him around, and someone you know like from growing up, and it's good to see people like that around.
Yeah. Just on the formation at the moment, how would you describe it? Is it 4-2-3-1? Is it 4-4-1-1? 4-5-1? What do you see?
Well, we was playing a 4-2-3-1, and I had basically a free roll, and I was just enjoying myself. But on Saturday we pulled rank a little bit, and we took it into like a 4-4-1-1, and which made me have to have a bit more of the reins on, so like Marlon and Russell could pull me back in to keep me on the toes of the deepest defender.
Yeah.